There's growing evidence North Korea is actively working to build more nuclear weapons. Our Pentagon correspondent Barbara Starr is working this story for us. Barbara, Kim Jong-un continuing to expand his military arsenal. What are you learning?
Good evening, Wolf. New signs tonight that Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea, sending a signal to the world and to the U.S. He is not giving up on nuclear weapons. Disturbing new signs. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has ordered plutonium reprocessing to begin again at the Yongbyon nuclear complex. The International Atomic Energy Agency, the UN's nuclear watchdog group, warning of new signs of activity at the site.
We have indications of certain activities through the satellite imagery.
The U.S. Director of National Intelligence has already said, "We assess that North Korea has followed through on its announcement by expanding its Yongbyon enrichment facility and restarting the plutonium production reactor." The latest worrisome development from a reclusive regime determined to have multiple paths to making a nuclear bomb. There have been no inspectors inside North Korea since 2009, so detailed information is hard to determine.
We think they probably have 10 to 16 nuclear weapons. Up until now, the plutonium program had been largely capped. We don't know how expansive their uranium-based parallel program has been, but now they look like they'll be adding to their plutonium-based nuclear weapons.
All of this as the former top commander in the region worries increasingly about the stability of Kim Jong-un's decision-making.
My top concern remains the potential for a North Korean provocation to start a cycle of action and counteraction, which could quickly escalate.
Parades like this, just one sign North Korea is also upgrading its conventional weapons. Pentagon report notes North Korea fields a large conventional forward-deployed military that retains the capability to inflict serious damage.
We've seen in the past few months Kim Jong-un observe the largest artillery exercise that North Korea ever did, perhaps 100 artillery pieces.
So why would North Korea be spending its very precious hard currency on upgrading its artillery guns? Well, analysts tell us this long-range artillery, it can stay inside North Korea, shoot across the DMZ, and potentially hit U.S. military positions in South Korea without ever having to cross the border.
South Koreans must be pretty nervous right now, right?
Well, I think it's fair to say South Korea remains on a very high state of readiness, always watching the DMZ, always watching what the North Koreans may be up to next.
Barbara Starr will stay on top of this story for us as well. Barbara, thank you very much.